Microsoft has already shipped its first big update to Windows 11, known as version 22H2 or the 2022 update. This is part of the version that was first introduced with Windows 11 last year. However, this comes with new features and UI improvements. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night from when you're watching this video. Welcome and welcome back. In this video, we look at some of the most noticeable updates that you'll notice in Windows 11 2022 update. That's version 2022 H2. The notification center, the do not disturb. The do not disturb, now known as focus, can be accessed from the notification area. When you click the notification area, you'll see the focus, where you can be able to enable it and focus for 30 minutes, which is set by default, although you can be able to adjust the time to your liking. Drag and drop in the taskbar. In previous version of Windows 11, it was impossible to drag and drop an item into the taskbar. However, with this new update, the taskbar has been updated, meaning you can drag files into apt icons on your taskbar to paste that file onto it. This has been a functionality of the taskbar for years, but it was missing from the first version of Windows 11. The snap window when dragging a window. Introduced in Windows 11, the snap window has been so handy when multitasking, and it is even easier to snap windows with the new snap window feature. Now, when you're dragging a window, a bar will appear on top of your screen with snap window options, and all you need to do is to drag your window onto the snap option that you need. The new spotlight wall feature. And finally, you can now have a new background image on your computer every so often, selected automatically for you by Microsoft Windows, thanks to the new spotlight feature. All you need to do is to enable it and let Microsoft deliver a cool image every so often on your screen. Tabs in the Windows Explorer. Now you can be able to create tabs in Windows Explorer, just like you will do in a browser. That is something that I have been waiting for personally, and it's cool that Microsoft has it available to all Windows 11 users. It's now easier than ever to multitask. All you need to do is to open the Windows Explorer and click on the plus, and a new tab will be created with this PC as the default location. the new taskbar app. And now the taskbar has a new look, which is more consistent with Windows 11 look. Apart from having the new look, one can as well be able to search within the same app. What do I mean by this? If you have a program that is running on your computer but you seem not find it in the task manager, you can be able to search it, and that specific program will be filtered for you. Full screen widgets. We might not be using the widgets as much, but Windows continues to upgrade this feature. The widgets will not only now be displayed on the half left part of your window as we have been used to, but now you will also be able to go full screen. Cool, huh? Energy recommendations in settings. In settings, you can now get energy recommendations, which among other things will suggest to you what you might need to do to save more power. That's cool, right? The Windows shell is getting a lot of love with version 22H2. Microsoft is continuing to clean up the UI by updating legacy interfaces with more modern, consistent with Windows 11. For example, version 22H2 introduces modern designs for things like the volume and brightness interfaces that will pop up when you are adjusting those controls via physical hardware buttons. Now, the Start menu. Microsoft has added back several features that were present on the Windows 10 Start menu, including the ability to create apps, folders, and also adjust the size of those pinned apps. Now, users can choose a balanced layout which will have a balance between the pinned apps and the recommended sections. Windows calls these the default section. Of course, we should be selected by default. You can also choose the more pins, which will favor the pinned sections, making it big. Or you can even choose the more recommendations, which will favor the recommendations sections, which means that it will give you more recommendations. Well, those are just but a few noticeable updates that came with Windows 11 2022 update. Of course, we do have more updates that came with these cool update, and also some bug fixes. And to have a full list of all these updates and bug fixes, you can visit the Microsoft official website. I'll be leaving a link in the description of this video.